Sorry, I got the giggles already.
You got the giggles? You got the giggles because of your tea?
No, already.
Oh.
I've got the giggles already.
Okay. Oh, can we just go like this so it looks like we can take a screenshot of us with our tea?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Love it. I'm going to have a sip.
I'm going to have a sip too.
That's twat.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. I think my head looks massive next to yours.
Everyone says that.
You're such a pea. I'm going to just lean back here like naturally and pretend that my head isn't fat.
I look like I'm like, hey.
No, just, that's it. Now we're the same size.
Okay.
Cool.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have Charlotte with me.
Hi.
If you don't know her, she is my sister. I'm sure you'll see her on my YouTube or podcast in the very near future, considering I'm staying at home for this lockdown. So enjoy. Today we're going to film the sister tag, which we haven't done much research on, but we've just asked for questions. So we'll just answer those questions and like talk about our experience as sisters.
Yeah, we're kind of just going to wing it and just
talk
about our bond and answer some questions our fans have sent in.
Our fans.
Fans.
We do actually have fans.
We've got one.
We've got one, yeah. But if you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments and then we can film another video if you want to see
idea,
it.
Part 2.
Yeah. I thought you were going to call me Pal then. I don't know.
Good idea.
Going to
Pal.
Ow!
What was that from?
Home Alone, you nin.
Which part?
Hiya, Pal.
Hiya, Pal.
Right. Can we start by talking about our star signs?
Oh yeah. So you're a Cancer.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer.
So you're sensitive.
We don't have to start with
It's not a weakness. Don't be offended.
I want to talk about sensitivity for my podcast because sensitivity is seen as a bad thing.
You're the one that went.
Yeah,
Well,
because you went, you're a Cancer, that means you're
I
sensitive.
didn't say it like that. You reacted first. You're a Cancer, so you're calm. No, you're not. You're not calm. What are you?
Caring is the way.
Yeah, you're caring. You're sensitive, which is a good thing.
Yeah?
Because you care.
Yeah. Do you know anything more about Cancers? Intuitive? Imaginative?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Gemini. So
I'm a Gemini.
So I'm a two-faced.
I'm
No, you're not two-faced.
a two-faced.
Do you know what? I'm actually not. I'm far from a two-faced bitch. I say it how it is. I wouldn't lie. We're going off topic.
Right.
I've
She's got a split personality.
So sometimes I'm...
Gemma.
Gemma is what we call... Is it the bad one?
Yeah.
I was a Gemini, so we've made it Gemma.
She is horrid.
Is she?
Honestly, I don't
She's
like
just
the
a
girl.
bit, like, moody and...
There's a hair hanging from here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just basically got sort of two different sides to me, and I think most people would meet both of the sides, wouldn't they?
I think family are more likely to meet Gemma. I don't think she comes out in other situations.
Yeah, I don't really know, and it's not really out of my control. But anyway, I'm also very, very indecisive.
Really?
Oh my god, so badly.
What about?
Everything. Like, for example, just went out for lunch with my friend, and it just takes me ages. For one, she's a Gemini as well.
Oh, really?
To decide where to eat.
Really?
It got to the point, you might not want to sip your tea because it's really funny. It got to the point because she's at uni now, so I know more of the places around here to eat, like I've sort of been recommending. And it got to the point where we had so many places that we could have eaten, we had to put it into those... spin the things on Google and it told us where to go. And I still wasn't happy with the answer. It said, go to the... I won't
Too
say
much
it actually.
freedom.
Do they know where you live?
No, we won't go to exactly
But
where
it
we
told
live.
me a place and I said, oh... And I
you should have gone between two.
I don't know why I overthink it so much. And also, then I had the menu. I struggle a lot. I'm always struggling with that, knowing what to wear. Sometimes I'm like, what lipstick shall I wear? Like, I really overthink every decision. Like, I'm a proper...
I didn't know that about
indecisive person.
Wow.
That's also a Gemini trait. I don't know what else is Gemini.
Don't know, we should read up, but there's got to be like something that's positive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm great. Adaptable. Yeah, I'm actually really good at that.
Okay. Outgoing, 100%.
Outgoing, intelligent, indecisive, impulsive, unreliable.
That I don't think she's unreliable. I've
No.
never thought you're unreliable.
Nosy, yeah.
Oh my god, do you remember as a kid, like, this was really
Hysterical.
really bothered me. She stopped.
I would stalled.
No. I said stored.
Stored people.
As the past tense to stared.
We've had this problem recently where Emily's grammar is shockaroonie since she's been back. Yesterday, she referred to beaches as a place we were talking about. She said, there are beach. Or there is beach.
There is beach. Makes sense.
It doesn't. Then what's the other thing? What did you say?
I don't know if I missed
I was getting to bed and you said something and you said,
I just said this.
and you should have done it now.
There is a hostel. There is hostel.
There is
hostel.
something about there is hostel.
I don't know.
She's just
That's
getting her
an
grammar
accent.
wrong. And what have you said now?
You used to store.
Right, in past tense of stare, she said you stalled at people.
Anyway, Charlotte used
Fucking hell, you're the one doing a master
in philosophy. Anyway.
So yeah, if
Charlotte,
you're watching this, you probably know what the personality traits of all the star signs are.
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean I don't know. Anyway, I'm a Gemini and I've got 2 personalities and they're very different to Cancers, basically.
Yeah, basically, you're going, hi, I'm Charlotte and I'm a Gemini. It sounds like an Alcoholic Anonymous class.
Yeah, but you know what's really weird is that we've only got 15 days between our birthdays, but we're completely different star signs.
Completely, yeah. Well, that's because we're ruled by the different moons and the stars.
Yeah. I wonder what I wonder if we put ourselves into that are you compatible thing, what it says about us.
We should do that. Not as a couple, but just as a friend. Are we compatible as friends?
I don't know if we are.
Probably not.
But we've both said this, that if we knew each other at school and we were in the same year,
Yeah.
I'd find her odd and
Yeah.
she'd be scared of me. But if we then sat down to have
Yeah.
a conversation, we'd be like, oh my god, what the hell? Like, we should have been friends.
Yeah. And you know what I find?
But we would have like gone home and been like,
yeah, I'm not too
she's
sure.
very different to me, but we get on weirdly. I
Yeah.
think it would be like that.
And I've had quite a few friends like Char, where like they're kind of more dominant and I'm more just like following them. But like it's a relationship that thrives, but in a way is toxic because then when you fall out, it's really bad. And then
Yeah,
when you
but
come
because-
together, it's really good.
But because we're sisters,
You kind of have
we
to get past
back
it.
together.
Yeah.
So here it says on Google, Gemini and Cancer have a lot in common, even though their personalities may not seem similar. That's true.
Yeah. In our thoughts and our mindsets, we're similar.
At times you might feel smothered by Cancer.
Oh dear.
While Cancer overreacts to your innocent multitasking.
Multitasking.
Do I multitask? However, fights aren't likely to last long between the two of you.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're very different, but we get on.
work.
It's basically our vibe.
The jam. Should we start with the questions?
Don't they want to know more about me? No, I'm joking. Don't want to talk about me. Oh yeah, questions. Questions, comments, queries. So from our number 1 fan, we've got a few questions so far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to choose the first one.
These questions.
I'm going to start with the positive one.
Okay.
What's your favourite thing about each other? You can start.
Oh, I can start.
Yeah, it gives me a bit of time to think up one.
This is hard. We actually have to think. So Charlotte is very like to the point, and she kind of, I think her intuition is strong because she'll like know what to do straight away. Like in terms of that being impulsive, but it's a good thing. So like if I have a situation, I don't tend to go shout about it that often anymore. Cause
Don't you?
no,
Oh.
because I need time to process and think.
Whereas I'm like,
You're like, but the thing is, in not letting Charlotte give her advice, or if she has, I will realise she was right the whole time after a year of the same situation.
Yeah, that's so true. You have a long thought
Yeah.
process, whereas I kind of like snap
Yeah.
to the end point.
Yeah.
I don't muck about. Not that you muck about,
no.
but
I like to
you
give
like
people
to
more
process,
chances.
you like to go through the emotions where I'm like,
Yeah, I'm more emotional, that's just it, and I just
Yeah.
need more time. But
yeah.
I guess I value how, like, yeah, and then like she'll be there for you, even if you've made a bad decision, I guess. Like, no, you know what I love about Shah? She's literally like, what's the word? She's like your best mate. So like, if someone's gonna hurt you, she's not happy about it. Like, she's the big little sister. And although I don't want there to be someone in my life that's like, oh my god, I've got it. Like, I'm gonna sort it out for you. It's nice to have that like protection around you, especially when you're such a sensitive person.
Yeah, you would never, like, I mean, I think you've got better, but like, especially when you were younger,
Yeah.
you wouldn't stick up for yourself. Like, you
No.
might inside, but
Yeah.
I'm all about that external
External force.
sticking up for
But
yourself.
that I do more now, but
yeah, you
I'd rather be
definitely
polite.
would, but
yeah.
you're still so polite. Like
Yeah.
the way, when you say if you've had something happen and you tell me the way you said it or what you did, I'm like, Fucking hell, you should have. Sorry, you
Yeah.
should have like gone for
I
it.
don't swear. If there's one person that hurt me more than anyone else in my life, and I was positive to her the whole time. But
I wasn't.
yeah, you were. But like, I walked away from that thinking like I was a good person. I've left a good impact on her,
and that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. But if something happened like that now, I would have something very different to say about it.
Yeah, I think you just change over time, don't you?
And situations like that make you more strong. So.
And I'm not like it all the time. Like this sounds like I go around like beating people up. Like it's not even like that. I'm very kind. Are you joking?
I don't go around beating people up, but like
no,
I'm
very kind. But if someone hurts me or my family, they'll know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they'll know.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite thing about me?
Tangent. Yeah, that you're like my protection shield sometimes.
Aww, that's cute.
Yeah.
You haven't mentioned our age gap or like what our.
Well, we don't need to say that, but we are 3 years apart.
Like, I'm younger.
Oh yeah, she's younger. That's why I call her the big little sister.
Yeah, because I'm taller than
as you can see, like even sitting down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what my favourite thing is.
Oh dear.
Like physically, I love your eyes.
Do we have to say about physical
I
stuff?
don't know, but you looked at me and then I remembered that I liked your eyes.
Eyes, nice.
Yeah, I love your eyes. They're like really blue.
Yeah.
And I hate my eyes.
Why?
Because they're just so boring. Like they're like a green.
They're not.
They're like a grey green, but yours are so piercing.
But yours are big.
Have I got big eyes?
Not medium, but like they're big. Mine are small, and I notice it when I've got no makeup
you haven't
on.
got small eyes. You've got these big Disney blue eyes of like a little baby, and it's so cute.
I look like I'm 5 years old.
Yeah, and you've got the most perfect porcelain skin. And I wish you didn't put makeup on because I like your skin just even like completely.
Without.
Yeah, that's externally like I love your eyes and your skin because you just look like a bubba. Like you're so cute and everything's so soft.
Yeah, I haven't used body cream in ages.
Yeah, it's just cute. And then like inside. I love your laugh. Like it's like really infectious.
So this is like nothing to do with who I am.
I'm getting there.
I would say one thing.
I love your laugh because like I always think mine's ridiculous and I hear yours and think I'm actually not that bad. Like people shush me.
When?
Yeah. I don't know. Like people get embarrassed when I laugh loud, but I can't help it. But you make me feel better.
Oh,
you're worse. Like not worse, but like your laugh is
I get
more raucous than mine, so it's great. I don't know personality. I just like that you're just you.
Oh, you think I'm just me?
Like you just do you and you just do it.
Like I do silly stuff. Like I'm just...
No, like you just don't. I don't know if you actually feel it, but it doesn't come across that you care what people think of you.
That's exactly how I feel. I don't care what people think of me.
Yeah, so I've definitely noticed that recently. Like you're so
Real?
what's the word?
No.
You're real.
Authentic.
Yeah, you're authentically you without and unapologetically yourself.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
taken
you're just-
time. That has taken
Yeah,
time.
oh my god, definitely, yeah. But like, I don't know, like just even if things are different to other people, you're just you.
Yeah.
And you show it. You're you and you work it, like you don't hide it. Because some of the opinions you have and like the lifestyle things, it's definitely becoming more of a modern thing now. Like people are like the things like vegan and yoga,
Yeah.
It used to not be like cool, whereas now it is cool.
Yeah.
But even when it wasn't a cool thing, you
still
just
talk
like,
about it, yeah.
you like don't lie about it, you don't hide who you are.
Yeah.
So I like that.
That's
because
nice.
I like real people. There's loads of other things, but I probably just can't.
Yeah, well we can come
Like
back
you
to
are
that.
funny.
You think?
Sometimes.
Mummy said you were funnier.
I think I'm funnier than you. Like I'm more witty.
You're more dry sense
Like
of
you
humour.
wouldn't come out with like a joke.
Sometimes I do. Very rarely.
Like I come out with a joke, but you're just funny because you're stupid. Like you're
I'm
just,
so dumb, man.
Yeah, like the things you say.
Oh, I actually
And then I think you're like doing what you do,
I know.
and you come out with something, and I'm like beauty, and people say like, oh, you know, you've ruined
They're
beauty,
gonna be
you don't
dumb,
know anything.
yeah.
And I just think, oh my god.
But you know what? I came up with a theory. I have to get so deep and into these issues, right? In philosophy.
Oh right, yeah.
In philosophy, I'm so deep, and like in everything I do is deep. Spirituality, healing, yoga, like all of this stuff is deep. So when I'm in the real world, it's not deep enough for me.
Yeah,
so I'm just
yeah.
dumb.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. I mean, everyone gets brain fart moments, and like
Mine's just a constant stream.
sometimes. Do you know what? Recently, I've had a problem with. I will literally say something, mid saying it, I'll forget what I'm saying. I ask mummy. Only the other day I went, oh my god, mummy, guess what? I legit went, guess what? So excited. You've literally gone from the shot. She goes, what? I went, I don't know. I don't know, I can't remember. I forgot. You were just saying it. But it's not like when someone interrupts you and then you forget. Like, I literally just forgot mid-flow. Knows it to my face lady. I have this facial.
My face lady.
My esthetician, I think you say. And I was saying something and I was like, oh my God, I forgot to tell you. And then she was like, oh really? I was like, I'm so sorry. I've got this problem recently where I've just lost my flow, like mid-speaking. So that's, yeah. So what that...
I don't know what that question was.
We've favourite things about each other.
So we have to go to the least favourite things about each other, or?
Oh no, that was the most favourite thing. So that's
okay.
Sorry, we're going to go off on a tangent
massively.
We're just chatting. What's the best piece of advice your sister has given you?
Oh my God, so many. I can't even remember because they're all on text. Always like, be you, do you. I think the main thing is, like, in your life, no matter where you are or who you're with, you should never feel guilty about doing something. Like, I think
I said that to you.
I'm putting it in better words.
Oh right.
So like, you always say, you say be you, do you, right? Yeah. That's not deep enough for me. Like, I don't understand what that means, because I get very guilty in situations. Like, I would rather the other person's happy than myself. It's just a natural thing. So I would give up what I want to do for them. Like, say I'm in Reading and someone wants to go to Co-op and I'm like, oh my God, my deadline's in an hour. I'd be like, oh, I should probably go to Co-op.
Yeah.
Which I've now changed, and it's actually becoming more natural for me to be selfish in a good way.
That's really good.
Positively selfish, but that's been a work in progress, and I can see that, like, when you like serve yourself, like Charlotte does that, you're like, you like put yourself first. Like, you're not scared of saying no.
Oh yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I mean.
But it doesn't mean it's going to affect your family or friend relationships. Like, it might be that you're giving less, but it doesn't mean they are going to care about you less, because they're actually going to have more respect for you, that you're like doing what you want. I'd say, yeah, that's probably the best advice, but like, that's a work in progress.
So what did I tell you?
Well, be you, do you. But you've told me so much advice, like, because you don't say many words, I can't really remember it. Actually,
well, the be you, do you one, the longer version of it, was be yourself or whatever. Oh, I can't remember. It's not like an actual thing because I kind of made it up myself. Like, be yourself and do what you want to do, and anything that's natural to you and meant to be will just follow.
Yeah, 100%.
And another good one that relates to that people would have heard of is do what you want, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind.
Yeah, and I can see it's like, it's working for me in my life. Like, no one's really dropped out, and if they have, they weren't meant to be there.
Yeah, that's it. I think you have to trust that. I can't think of advice you've given me.
You don't come to me for advice.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, I don't.
If you wanted
definitely,
to,
like, probably said something that stuck with me. I just can't think of what. You're nice about my appearance, like, as in, like, you give me a lot of confidence for self-love.
Like, I want Charlotte to work on her inner self, and because I really feel like when you care and love yourself inside, it doesn't matter what you look on the outside for you or other people. And the more you work on your inside, the more you're naturally glowing out. And I think a lot of people even recently commented on how I just seem to glow in every way. And I'm like, it's because I actually really care about myself, and like, every day I wake up wanting to, you know, work on myself. And I think if you accepted all of this and all the imperfections, which we'll talk about another time, you'll come to love yourself without all the problems, you know?
Yeah, so you've told me that before, which is definitely stuck. And I think, like, you always sort of bring me back if I'm too busy. Like, too busy with the lifestyle, you kind of like say, just chill. Like, sometimes I forget that I haven't actually sat down that day.
Yeah. Because like, we talk about anxiety a lot, don't we?
Yeah, and so like, I think, you've definitely helped with that, like, just relaxing. And like, I think you posted, I don't feel like I ask you for advice because you post so much that I take it in anyway. Yeah, true. Sort of thing.
True.
Like, it's just a bit different, isn't it? Like, you sort of talk about it all day anyway, so I just read it and listen to it that way. But, oh God, about that thing.
You've forgotten.
That thing.
It's just a post that you read.
Yeah, just, oh God, I hate it.
You forgot.
It really throws you because you're literally mid-word. I think I was sort of saying, like, you remind me to relax, and like, those postcards you gave me, I'm getting the giggles, about take time for yourself sort of thing. And like, the things that you find you're switching off.
You think I'm switching off?
No. The things that you think are switching off. Like, I saw something that was, I don't know if it was you that posted it, but like, having a shower, people are like, oh, I had time to have a shower, and it's like, no, like, you really need to take time for yourself. What? I think we should start again.
Yeah, we'll start the question again.
We're going to go back to it. You've brought me back, like, ground...
It's okay, just take your time.
It's because of this. It really throws me off. Because I'm like in a flow of sentence and then it's like my train of thought, it just like crashes in my brain. It's really weird. Right, best advice you've given me is you've taught me about self-confidence within and that it glows out. And also just like self-care, as in taking time for yourself. Because I have such a busy lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I feel like you always remind me, okay, have you sat down today? Like, breathe. Have you actually breathed today? Is that a word?
I was going to say breathed.
Breathed. Have you actually sat down and like taken time for yourself? Like, what have you done to like enjoy? Oh, and you definitely got me into like, I don't do it all the time, but like writing things you're grateful for.
Oh, and sometimes yoga.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have known that. So yeah, just like little itty bits, but you do post so much that I take in, and also I have to admit I don't really ask you for advice because I kind of just get on with it.
And I'd probably beat around the bush.
Yeah, and sometimes I've already got to that point.
Yeah.
You know? But I like some people need support, but not advice as such.
You just want me to be a listening ear and to reflect back on what you're telling me. And just like ground it.
And we've got, like, we both, do they know that you have anxiety?
Well.
Or did have it?
I mentioned it on my podcast.
Well, we both sort of have it, had it, you know, like had experiences with it. So, yeah, I definitely let you know when I've had an experience because I find I feel worse if I tell someone in the moment. Yeah. But I know you're there to listen after. Like, I'm more of an after person. Yeah. I'll ride the wave and then tell you what happened.
Yeah, I'll tell you in the wave. But like Charlotte sends these funny texts and sometimes like they don't help, sometimes they do. But like she'll kind of like, it's kind of like copy and pasting her mind. Like whenever I'm having a moment, she'll just send me a list of like green tea, chamomile tea, yoga, breathe, take time off your phone, go for a walk. And I'm like, okay. So
well, yeah, because I don't like to beat around the bush and I'm thinking, right, quick.
Basically, Charlotte has got, and this is a complete spiritual thing, masculine energy in terms of...
Oh dear. What do you mean? Masculine! I can't tell you how much tea I had in my mouth. You know, it's one of the big glugs when you're like... I literally had the biggest mouthful of tea ever. Sorry.
I can explain. If you had read my post on masculine and feminine...
I didn't read it.
Right, well I suggest you go back and read that. Masculine and feminine energy is a thing we all have. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Feminine is like more playful and more fun. And I feel like I've got a lot of that.
Right.
Masculine is more like productive work.
Okay.
And you know, I don't want to be gender specific or anything. That's not really what I'm trying to say. But people who are more masculine driven like to find answers and like cure, like...
Just imagining what that would have looked like. Sorry.
They like... want to answer your problems, but feminine people, they just want to be listened to and they don't necessarily need the cure or the answer. That's a lot of problems with relationships.
Yeah, that's
someone
so
feels
true.
like they want to give them the answer and like you and Daddy would both be like he would get stressed on the phone, but he'd like try and give an answer, like black or white.
He tries to
solutions, that's it. Solutions. And that's what you do.
Because as soon as you tell me that I'm feeling like this, I'm like, right, let's sort it.
And it's just one of those things where I was like, in the moment, I was like, I just need to breathe through it. But actually...
But sometimes if you get straight to the point, I'm not going to be like... I mean, sometimes I'll support you in...
You ask me why. You do ask me why.
Yeah, like I'm not literally like, I don't just send green tea and leave it. But I like to get straight to the point and tell you what to do initially and then we'll talk about it when you feel better.
Also, what I realised is the other day when I felt really, really bad, I did like a few air punches and a few burpees and my anxiety was gone.
Really?
Within like 5 minutes. 8:30 p.m. I'd had my dinner. I thought, it's like with Joe Collins.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I'm not staying in bed anymore.
Can you include a clip?
Yeah, I'll get Sarah's.
It's only a voiceover.
Okay.
But I think if people watch TikTok, they'll know, and it's like, right, fuck this, girls, I'm out of here. Let's turn the music up.
Hey!
And it's like a random burst of energy at like.
And that's what happened. Like Ollie put the music on. I was like, I ain't having this anymore. Started doing some burpees, got my weight out with my pyjamas on.
That's endorphins, isn't it?
So it just shifted the negative energy, like literally. And I was like, weird. I had my corona. I was like, oh, I'm back.
But don't say that. You had a beer. Don't say you had the corona.
I had a corona.
Bad timing.
I had a corona beer.
Is that the end of that then? What was that question?
Yeah. that was what we
Best advice.
struggled. Oh, best advice. Best advice.
Okay. What do we argue about the most?
We don't really argue that much
I
anymore.
feel like we don't have a specific thing. Yeah, we don't really argue anymore.
Depends if one of us is triggered by something else
It would
someone
only
says.
happen while we're living under the same roof as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
We don't argue like...
Oh, no,
over
to be fair, we
text.
did have a few text arguments in uni, like last year.
Did we?
Yeah.
See, you remember things. I
Yeah, yeah, because it would be painful for me, that's why. Like, Charlotte's very much, like, this is the masculine energy thing again. It's very problem, solution, problem,
don't. Yeah, once
solution.
we're cool, I'll forget what even happened.
And, like, if it affected me emotionally, Char doesn't sometimes understand because she sees it as yes or no, or black or white. She won't understand the deep work
Whereas
it's
you're
doing.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Okay. But, like,
What do we argue about the most?
we just disagree. I think we don't argue, we disagree.
Yeah, we don't argue. Like
And we should just be like, I agree to disagree. We shouldn't
we've
be...
had to do that recently, haven't we?
Yeah, like, just stop. And then,
Just
like, we'll
let's
be
just not talk
fine.
about it, yeah.
We'll be fine.
Oh yeah, we always make up. Like we've never had an argument where we've been like, I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, no.
You try and ignore me.
No,
a little bit.
Yeah, but then when? When was the last time?
Don't know, but you try and stay angry.
You know
but then
what
you're
it is as well? Like, sometimes I actually need time to not...
Yeah.
Right, so the last thing that happened, but I'm not going to say what it was, when we had this, like, text argument in third year, like, Shah knew I was upset, and that's going to bother her. She doesn't want to upset me, but then she'll come back with solutions. So more text, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm already feeling so overwhelmed. I can't be dealing with this. So then she calls me, I'm like, oh, great, I'm going to cry now. So, like, I just
see what you
needed
mean.
some space. Like, I just needed to process.
Whereas I need to sort it out, and I'm like that with everyone.
Immediately, and it's like, it's
Yeah.
way too soon.
Otherwise, I then get stressed. 'Cause
That
I
you've
don't wanna
hurt someone.
I don't want to hurt them.
And that's natural, like, that's our ego being like, I
need it
don't want
sorted out
that.
ASAP,
Yeah,
Otherwise, then I'll get anxious.
yeah. But then if you can see that's like not selfish, but it's an ego
I know
drive
what
to
you mean.
get it nipped in the bud.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to
So
sort it out
that's
quickly.
tough, but like, we don't have that anymore. And I think
I wouldn't say we argue, I say we just disagree, and it's because we are so different. But
Yeah.
then we'll always make up, like it will never go on longer than 24 hours. Like we wouldn't then ignore each other or create a problem, like we'll just sort it.
No.
And like we'll probably be frosty with each other for maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we'll probably find the same thing funny, and then we have to get over it.
Yeah.
Do you
We
know what I
usually
mean?
laugh and get over stuff.
Yeah, we don't mean to make up, but we kind of just do.
Yeah.
Like your sisters, it's different.
Yeah.
Like you kind of just have to get on with it. It's never anything sinister, is it?
Oh no.
Like it's never anything like that bad. I think we just sometimes we're so close, but we can rub each other up the wrong way.
And I think it's because I'm too sensitive and you're under sensitive.
Yeah.
Like you're under it, so it's complete opposite.
Yeah, so like sometimes I need you to just like
Pipe down a bit.
chill it, and you
Yeah.
need me to
Be a bit more emotional.
care a bit more,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Most
But
likely, yeah.
generally we're not.
We have a lot more space now as well, when especially when I'm at uni, so it actually makes us stronger when we're like actually together.
I think we've definitely got better over the years. Like now we're both older, I think we really appreciate each other. Like
Yeah. Well, like I feel like when we're older and like we have babies or whatever, like we'll just have a nice phone call or FaceTime like once a week, once every 2 weeks, and it'll just be like, well, you're busy, I'm busy. It'll be once a week.
Oh, I thought we were going to live together. Joking, I don't
No.
want to.
But like it's just like your relationships change over time, don't they? Like you can't expect.
But I think now more than ever, like we appreciate each other
Yeah.
more than we've ever have done. You
mean-
don't appreciate me.
I think you might appreciate me more then.
So rude.
I just appreciate everyone
I
in
feel
life
like
in
we're
equal measure, I guess.
Closest, I know.
The thing is,
I mean,
we're
also we're close when
definitely
we were
going off on a
kids.
tangent here, but like when we were young, we were in each other's pockets,
Yeah.
and we're not like that anymore. So it's more like an adult sisterhood.
Oh yeah, and
already.
it's different when you're kids because I was a little kid. So
Yeah,
it's
and
like
you know what I struggled with most is that like within the period of 2 years, I think Charlotte went through a lot of pain and stuff, and she had to really like become strong in that
You
time.
moved.
And I moved away, and so much change happened for her.
So when I was little and things would be bad, I'd have to go to you because you were there,
Yeah.
but then you weren't there.
So now I feel like
And
I
lots
don't.
of people weren't there. Like I had
Yeah,
someone move, then someone moved to the other side of the world,
yeah,
and then you moved,
Yeah.
and then one of my friends wasn't in school with me anymore. I
yeah,
think there's a lot of adapting, so I think I just bang on your own, son.
yeah. And then so that means she doesn't need me, and that's a great thing. We shouldn't need anyone.
No.
But like that's the dynamic of our friendship relationship changed from that point.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that struggled for me because as a sensitive person, I wanted to help. Like I've always wanted to. So it's just like letting go of all those like expectations of your sister or whatever. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's a lot of change, but you have to adapt, don't you? Do you have another question?
I think that was all of them. Do you want to check?
Yeah. All
We're
right.
just going to take a quick break just
Quick
to
break.
catch up with our questions, and then we'll come back.
Yeah. See you soon.
So we're back.
We're back. We're still trying to
There's
decide what to
currently-
talk about.
Well, because there's currently no more questions.
Oh, yeah.
Because our fans are just not on it today.
No.
So we're just coming up with a new topic we can discuss. Emily should come up with sharing our funniest moments, but it's just got to be one. Some you have to understand, it has to be their moments.
Nah,
and it's
mate.
things you can't talk about.
I just find everything funny.
Yeah, you do. I do though. I'm trying to think of where we've really laughed together.
Harvester. Tell the harvester story.
Harvester, which one?
When you ate too much cake.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Just go for it. And this could be a different video if it goes on too long.
Do you think people on this would have gone to a harvester and know what I'm talking about? Like they know what pudding I mean?
English people, yeah.
Oh god. So harvester is it's a cheapy sort of
Chain.
restaurant, isn't it?
Chain.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a chain, yeah. So there's quite a few of them, and it's a cheapy restaurant. Like it's like good value for money. Like,
Yeah.
you get like that salad bar thing, and anyway, we used to go quite a lot, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes from the house. So we were there once, and always had a sweet tooth, haven't I?
You always love.
Always loved a pudding.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I've gone the other way now. I'm a starter gal now.
Oh. Weirdo.
Well, 3 if I can, but
3.
well, like
3
starter
starters.
main, no, like starter main pudding. Like
3
three
puddings.
So, back in the day, when we used to go to Harvester, after this scenario, I haven't been back, I used to get this massive chocolate cake for pudding. I don't know why they come so big.
Literally
I would
like.
say it's literally like half a cake nearly.
Not half a cake.
Quarter of a cake. Like it is
It's
a
a
big
massive
old slab of cake.
Yeah.
Like bigger than what you definitely need.
Yeah.
Definitely bigger than what you need. Like it's just stupid.
Yeah.
A chocolate, like it's got chocolate fudge sauce on it. It's got toffee bits in, like
And
it's
some
just,
ice cream on the side.
Oh my god, it's just like overload. Anyway, we'd had dinner. I can't remember what I actually had for dinner.
Don't know.
But
you
I'd
probably
had-
had some salad at the start, or the bread. You always
Oh,
have
yeah,
bread.
Yeah, so I'm not really a salad person, but I'd always have like a couple of bread rolls, like white bread,
Always.
butter, while you're having your salad. And then I probably had a main. I don't know what, though. Probably like
Chicken.
a burger. Like I used to be fussy, didn't I?
Yeah.
So probably something shit. Crap. I mean,
Bollocks.
something naughty, like not something healthy. It wouldn't have been anything light.
Yeah.
Nuggets or something stupid. Anyway, then I ordered this massive cake because I always ordered that. And did I eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
I ate every
Scrap.
every
Most
scrap.
likely.
And then you know when you start to think you feel really full. And back then I had no chunk to me whatsoever. Like I
No,
was
you were
so
small.
skinny. I don't know where I put it, but I thought, Jesus, I'm full. Like I'm really, really full up. And you know, you're like,
She just goes quiet for a bit. Like, it's just silence. And I just remember the lighting over her. Like, it was kind of like pale. It was like yellow, pale lighting.
I'm just sort of sat there thinking, like I'm really full, taking sips of water, thinking, right, just stay calm.
I think
like,
you went to the toilet once.
I think I went for a poo. Or maybe I was feeling a bit sick, so I thought, okay, better get some of this out. So I think I must have gone for a poo or something, I don't know, or just
Yeah.
gone for a breather. You know, when you start to get a bit like, I'm in the middle of a restaurant and I'm feeling very full, to the point where I can feel it coming like up. I was like, so yeah, I sort of probably went for a breather, and then I sat back down, didn't I?
And she literally
I was
turned
just pale.
grey.
I was
no,
like-
it was grey.
Yeah, like I was.
Your skin was grey.
I was not feeling well. So I was
Just because she ate too
I
much.
was so quiet. I really felt poorly, didn't I? I don't think I was ever sick. I don't think I even did a poo, to be honest. I think I probably went to do one to see if it would help, but yeah, like I wasn't actually physically sick, but I went so pale when I just sat there in silence. Did you look at me and say something? Is that why it all came out?
I don't know. I just felt like, are you okay?
I think I was just like,
But I just remember the grey look.
yeah. It's probably not even that funny to listen to, but
No.
looking back on it, it was really stupid because it's all because of this massive chocolate cake. And obviously now, when you're full, you just stop. But
Yeah.
I probably just I was just greedy.
Maybe.
Do you remember, talking of being greedy and being sick, do you remember in Brighton,
Oh no.
Mummy was like, she paid for that milkshake on the pier?
Oh
And
yeah.
it was like £5, and she was like, I was like, I want a large one.
Yeah.
So it was just a poo. And I was like, wanted all of the chocolate, all of the sauce, like as you do when you're a kid. So I will finish it, I promise. She was like, you better, because it's so much money. So anyway, I've had the whole thing, and I think, I'm feeling a bit sick. Mummy was like, I told you, it's such a waste of money, and all this. And then we must have been on one side of the bed. And I ran. Probably not a good idea when you've already ran all the way to the other end of the pit and went to the toilet and threw the whole thing back up. The whole milkshake. My sick was milkshake. Mummy was so angry because the conversation we'd had before was, Charlotte, you only need a little one, they're really sickly, they're filling. No,
you know what's
also
also funny?
one, and I wanted it to myself, and I said, I'm not sharing it, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's why she was angry, because she was like, you didn't share it, and now you've just been sick, and that's a waste of my £5 and stuff. It happened a lot.
I feel like we should make another video on more funny stories, but just one more thing.
Yeah.
Whenever we went shopping when we were young, food shopping, clothes shopping, anything, we would either like laugh too much about something or argue about who was going to push the trolley or argue about anything, and every single time Mummy would say, I'm never taking you to again!
We're never doing this ever again!
Never! You're ungrateful!
Yeah, but every week would be back.
Every week would be back.
I suppose she couldn't leave us at home, could she? So it's like, what else can you do?
I
We
guess.
could kill each other if she left us here.
I don't know why it was always when we're shopping though.
I don't know, I don't remember what it was about, but we used to kick up a fuss.
Definitely some problems.
Oh, it's funny.
Anyway, should we end the video?
I think so. We've probably got loads more funny stories, but I reckon, like,
Yeah, we'll do some.
see what they might want some content. I mean, we've got a month to film.
We should definitely film our funny stories, and like we'll just write them down and talk about them.
If anyone just wants any kind of whatever video, then let us know, and if not, we'll just do our own thing.
Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Hope you found it funny. And if you didn't, it's fine because we did. So we had a great time.
It's just going to be one of them where we're laughing to ourselves and they're like, are you alright?
No, I think there's going to be like at least 2% of people that will like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're probably just going to, I'm going to watch this back now and see how funny it was. But please like, subscribe, comment. I'll leave Charlotte's Instagram down here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case they want to follow you. No, her nickname is Long Tall Sally.
To you it is, not in general.
No, in general. So yeah, please like, subscribe, all the above, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.